Gentlemen, by the end of this video, I guarantee you, if you follow every step I'm gonna tell you in this video, and these are actionable steps, these are not theoretical things, these are like actual exact step-by-step blueprints that I want you to follow to actually create the best IG account for your organic dropshipping store and have the biggest upper hand you can have in this game over your competitors, which is a good IG account. If you don't know, with organic dropshipping, you can literally have the same exact 2 videos. If you post on one IG account, it will get 0 views, whereas if you were to post on a better account, it would go viral. It is not the video or the product, it's your account. The truth is, there's millions of accounts on Instagram and thousands of accounts are being created every single second. So when you post with a new account, there are certain things you have to do to make sure you're somehow different from all the billions of accounts, all the bots, all the people who are posting stuff that are violating community guidelines, the kind of people Instagram doesn't want on the platform. Especially if you're going to be a seller, your account really needs to be established and stand out. To keep it short, in this video you're going to learn how to find the best content that is original content in the eyes of the Instagram, but we're not going to do any filming ourselves and still go viral and have the best account imaginable for your product. In the online world, in the organic dropshipping world, IG accounts, good IG accounts are the biggest assets you can have, and I want you to remember this throughout this entire video. Most things in organic dropshipping are very simple. The reason they make it sound complicated is to sell mentorships at the end, to leave you kind of confused and make you think you need some sort of an assistance to continue. But the reality is, it's easy to make things complicated. Before we start though, I want to talk about how important it is to have a good IG account. It is literally the most valuable asset you can have if you're doing organic dropshipping. 70 to 90% of any winning product you see has its revenue generated from IG, not from YouTube, definitely not from fucking TikTok, a little bit maybe from Facebook, but the great majority will be from IG. The reason I'm saying all this is because I want you to understand how important it is. Most people overlook these things. They think looking for the better content ideas or for the better product is the solution, when the truth is, all they need is a good IG account. But all this is beside the point. By the end of this video, I want you to actually do everything that is being said in this video step by step for 10 days and send me on Instagram your results. If you do these things right, there is literally 0% chance of it not working for you if you're following the steps correctly. And I advise you, all of you, to generally apply this mentality to any video you're gonna watch in the future as well. I want you to put it in practice. Like everything you see in this video, just do it yourself and you're gonna understand if the information is actually good quality or not. I don't want you guys to just listen to me and don't do anything. Just do everything that is being said in this video. Just blindly obey, and I promise you're gonna thank me later. This being said, let's get into it, right? There's 3 phases of getting to like an established good IG account, and I'm talking about how Instagram evaluates your account. The first one is the beginning phase. This is the phase where you create the account, your first few posts and your general activity leading up to those posts. This is where Instagram decides whether you're one of the just thousands of bot accounts that are being created every single second, or whether if you're just violating some of their community guidelines, you're stealing content, you're posting inappropriate shit. And if you can't pass their test, they basically shadow ban you, and that's why where you see the accounts that no matter if you post the best content in the world, they'll still get 0 views. That's because they couldn't pass the initial test that Instagram puts every single account through. Now, with saying this, I want to say that there are just some accounts that are really good from the beginning, that if you post, your first post is going to go viral. Those accounts are incredibly rare, and it is not realistic for us to expect that to happen every single time. So I'm going to pretend like those accounts don't exist, and I'm going to take you through the very likely scenario you're going to face. So you create the account. As I said, if you can't pass these tests, you're gonna get 0 views. If you pass, you're gonna get a few views, like 100, 200, might be a little more than that. Now it's the second phase, and this is actually the most important phase. This is the phase where Instagram is kind of monitoring your consistency and the quality of your content. Are people engaging with your content a lot? How many reports you're getting? and how consistent, most importantly, you are posting. I remember watching an interview. One of the high position executives on Instagram was talking about exactly this. Basically, Instagram prefers if you post on the same time every single week for 3 times, rather than if you were to post like 3 times a day, then after that 2 times, then after that not even post at all. They want you to post on the same time and keep that consistency going. And if you don't want to waste too much time, I'll teach you a method which you can literally save hours of your week doing this and still be consistent. And the third phase, if you pass this stage as well, is the established account phase, where now you have multiple viral videos. Every single video of yours is at least getting 5 to 10k views. This is the phase where you're going to gain the most amount of followers, and if you can keep doing things right, this phase will never end. That's how you get to accounts that have like multiple hundreds of thousands of followers to 1 million followers. If you keep riding the wave in the correct way, you're gonna get there. But to get into the technicalities, now to pass the first test of Instagram in the beginning, how should you create the account? First of all, you're gonna need a VPN. Let's say you got a US VPN on. All you need to do is just create the account with that VPN. After that, you don't need to use the VPN. Instagram is not like TikTok. Doesn't actually care if you have a VPN or not. It helps, especially for your For You page, for it to show like US audiences, but the targeting is really all about the language of your content. And I'll teach by the end of this video one more technique which you can apply to avoid targeting countries like India, Bangladesh, the countries that are not going to bring you the money. So you created the account. If you had a good account before that was getting some views, that wasn't completely shadow banned, I want you to just click complete sign up when the option pops up and just use the detail of that account. It's gonna make your job so much easier because Instagram already kind of recognizes who you are. But let's assume you don't. Let's assume that this is your first ever account. What you should do is you're gonna create the account. As soon as you create the account, you want to add a good profile photo, an actual brand name. Don't just put some random bullshit. Like whatever brand name you had in mind for the product you're gonna sell, just put that. Do the branding early, put a good bio, put whatever details you can put, and most importantly, turn on the 2-factor authentication. Nobody talks about this, but this is literally such an important factor because this is how Instagram kind of decides whether you're a fucking bot or not. After this, you want to scroll for a few minutes. It really doesn't have to be anything more than like 5-10 minutes. And the only reason you're doing this is for Instagram to see some sort of activity on your account. Use this time to optimize your For You page for your specific niche that you're going to run the product in. In the future, this will be really useful for you to make content research. Now, for the first day, I don't want you to post. You're not going to post for the first day. Posting right after the account is created is a suspicious behavior in the eyes of the Instagram. So you might get shadow banned. You don't want to post for 1 to 2 days. But after that, what you're going to do, and I'm going to get to where you're going to find the content in a second. But first, you want to connect your Facebook page to your Instagram. It doesn't matter what Facebook page it is. You might create a new one. You might use the one you already had. It doesn't matter. The whole purpose of this is so we can connect it to the business manager, where we're going to use a planner and schedule posts for every single day of the week at the exact same time. And this is going to take, like most, if you're scheduling 7 videos, let's say, for the week, this is going to take like 10 to 15 minutes literally per week. That's how little of a time is required. This means you can literally prime up to like 7, 10 accounts, however many you want. After your first post is posted through this method, I want you to check the views. Is it getting 0 views or there is some traction? There is some engagement. If it's 1,000 plus, that's a really good sign. Even if it is at the hundreds, that's still not a bad sign. The only bad sign is if it's still getting 0 views after posting 4 or 5 times, then that account is likely fucked because you did something wrong. No worries, just start all over again. But if it's getting like 100 to 200 views, that's completely fine. You just need to keep posting more. Now, where are you gonna find the content to post? And this is really important. Now, you're gonna go into TikTok, create a new account, completely nameless, just like how you would create like a burner account. If you don't know what a burner account is, it's basically the empty account you use for the product research. You optimize the For You page to only show you dropshipping products The same exact method, but now instead of optimizing your For You page for dropshipping products, now you're gonna optimize your For You page for your niche. Like let's say you're gonna run a product in the book niche. Your whole feed should be only book videos, not book product videos, but viral videos in the book niche in general. The reason this method is so good is because if you were to go up and just search the book niche and look for the viral videos and just post, likely you're gonna see old videos. But when you optimize like this, it only shows you recently viral videos. Create the new fake account, just empty account, search up your niche's keywords and only interact with those videos until your For You page looks like this. This is for the book niche page example, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna look for the recently viral videos, but there's a few things we're gonna check. The first thing is the account that posted that video have a big IG account. If they do, this is a red flag. We don't want to post these videos because it might get seen as a stolen content in the eyes of the Instagram. If you're gonna post them, you need to just do some editing or use VMake AI to remove the hooks and change the video somehow so it can fall under the reuse content policy of Instagram. But much easier way is just scroll and look for accounts that don't have IGs, and you're gonna see a lot of these accounts because TikTok has a whole ecosystem of its own. Like there's literally videos there that haven't been seen by the Instagram people, and all you want to do is just take these videos with proof of concept and just slap them onto your IG account. No editing required, no nothing. They don't have IGs, don't worry about it. Just take the content and just schedule post them for the same time every single day of the week. Now, after ideally, this might happen sooner, might happen a little later, but ideally the sweet spot that I've seen is like 10 days to 2 weeks. After that, the account should have anywhere from 100 to 5,000 followers and at least one viral video if you're posting the correct viral videos, because these videos have a proof of concept already. Like the audiences that use TikTok and Instagram are not that different from what you think. Like people still like the same shit in the same niche. And when you take from TikTok, this is like a whole new content for the Instagram people. Going viral should be really easy for you. I would recommend for you to look for videos that have more shares and comments on TikTok. Those videos perform the best on IG because Instagram rewards comments and shares the most among all the other engagement types. But as I said, at this point, if you're getting like 1,000 views, 1,000 to 5,000 views, you can literally plug the product in, archive all the videos, rebrand it a little bit. You don't need to do something drastic just to show the Instagram algorithm that it's kind of like changed, and just plug your product in. It's really as simple as it sounds. If you do it correctly, there is no way of it not working, and this is how you get the most viral pages on IG. This method I recommend you do anytime you have free time doing organic dropshipping. If you are doing like 6 hours of product research a day, I'm telling you it's useless. Just do 2 to 3 hours of conscious product research, actually analyzing every single product, and use the rest of the time to prime up your Instagram accounts. You don't need anything else. All you need is a good product and a good Instagram account to make it in the organic dropshipping game. You honestly don't need anything other than these two things to make good money. Like whether if you've ordered a product but you're still waiting for it to arrive and you got some free time, you got any free time, this is the best, highest leverage thing you can invest your time in. After you plug the product, it is time to make some money, my friend. Now, whether you pick the right product or not depends on a lot of other shit that I can go into in a different video, but I'm not gonna go into that all now. I just assume you have like a good product. If you have half a good product, if you have a product that let's say converts $500 per million, which is shit, you're still gonna make money if your content is half decent, because you're gonna go viral 10 times easier than any of your competitors. And this method is so good that with my last 15 to 20 products, I've literally made money before I've even received the product. And I'm talking anywhere from 2,000 to 35,000 before I even received the product. Now you can ask me any questions on IG. I reply to every single question with a voice note and explain everything step by step. You can ask anything you want. I'm happy to reply and take you through the whole process again. One last thing I want to add, you can do this either at the beginning of your account or after you've already gone viral, but you're seeing if the targeting is off, if you're getting a lot of views from India and these countries, and it might happen. What you want to do is set a minimum age requirement for these countries from these settings, as I'm going to put on the screen here. And all you need to do is just set a minimum age requirement of 25 to all of these countries, which usually kills 90% of that audience. This is how in the last few months I've literally created accounts with 100,000 followers with an incredibly majority percentile of US, Europe audiences primarily, and converted the best. So yeah, it was a pleasure to be with all of you guys. As I said, any questions, you can just shoot them to me on IG. See you guys on the next one.